Balestier Market, located in the center of Balestier Road. It was constructed in the early 1920s to provide local vendors and hawkers with an allocated space to sell their harvested crops and cooked food. In 1924, before the start of major developments in Balestier Road, the open market was known to be a bustling sight despite being located a distance from other main settlements. Later, rows of small huts with a pitched zinc roof were added in 1925 to shelter users from the frequent rain and the sun. The market then served as a food ration distribution center in the mid-1940s during World War II. Balestier Market is now the only rural market conserved and in operation in Singapore. The market has been present since the 1920s, from a humble wet market to a food ration distribution center, and finally to a food center selling local cuisines and delights. Balestier Market is one of the few markets that have survived through the rapid transformation of Singapore.
这边以前是巴萨来的，
卖菜的，
卖菜卖肉的。
它只是变成market。
这个 market 啊，店很多的，店很多的。以前这边全部都是亚大陆来的。
During the mid-19th century, Balestier was first established as a sugarcane plantation by American Joseph Balestier. He later left Singapore to recuperate after suffering from a health breakdown due to the death of both his son and his wife in 1844 and 1847, respectively. The government then obtained Balestier's estate and leased a portion of the land to Chinese farmers. These new residents who moved into Balestier established their villages and plantations. The farmers then sold their products at the sidewalks along Balestier Road, transforming the transitional space into a makeshift market, creating traffic obstructions. In response, the government designated marketplaces for hawkers to elevate the road issues and to facilitate the legalization of hawkers. 那你觉得现在 Balestier 怎样呢 ？Balestier Market， 你喜欢现在的改变吗？
现在的改变啊，只是有时它空气不流通啊。
因为那个厅
太矮嘛，
太矮啊，
所以它又没有 aircon。
把有风扇吗？
啊，
有风扇吗？
它还是太矮，所以有时候啊，你看白天很少人的，因为太热了。它太矮，它的屋顶的热气下来啊，人家。
所以就是因为这样，连声音就不是。The most iconic feature of Balestier Market is its featured roof, which were later installed with lighting elements to make the structure prominent even at night. However, in the past, the roof design was built to shelter the wet market without considering its possibility to be converted into a food center. After the transformation from a wet market into a food center, the ceiling is too low to adequately contain the exhaust pipes which radiate heat throughout the interior of the place. Furthermore, as the material of the roof is made of zinc, it conducts heat when it is exposed to direct sunlight, making it uncomfortable for customers to be eating within the space, especially in the afternoon.
只有晚上才有人啊，白天很少人啊，所以它的生意哦，没有比王波的好啊。
当他们建了那个王波 Market， 这边的生意就变成很差，对吗？
王波 Market 很久的。
王波 Market 应该是
王波 Market 以前叫 Women Market.
After undergoing 3 renovations, the market was bought over and converted into a food center by Banquet Holdings. Today, Balestier Market is home to many stallholders who were from markets which were either demolished, undergoing renovation, or relocated. Many of these stallholders were from Upper Thomson's, Long House, and Lavender Food Square. Similar to Balestier's market's resilience through the evolution of Balestier area, these hawkers try their best to maintain their business operations despite the changing needs of society that diminish the need for hawkers and the service they provide. By providing a space for these valuable hawkers, Balestier Market is able to preserve the hawker heritage while preventing itself from becoming obsolete. Many of these architectural issues are left unresolved in order to retain the structural integrity and original ambience of the market. There are a handful of heritage trail and guides that introduce users to the market, giving a brief understanding of its history. Its value and identity as an example of a vernacular infrastructure design should be preserved for the newer generations as an educational tool to illustrate the phenomena of wet markets and hawker centers in the past. Therefore, there should be more efforts in promoting the last and only rural market of Singapore in light of its historical and cultural significance.